Hi guys, so I'm finally finally recording the voiceover for this one particular video. I actually recorded it with sound, but it was during the first week of school, like around between the 4th and I want to say between the 4th and the 12th when I recorded this video in the first week of school, but I was trying to record the voiceover and well, my son, he started school and he came back with presents. Yay! He's 4 and he came back with, I don't even know what it was, but it was kind of like a bad sinus, like runny nose. I feel like I'm being constantly punched in the face slash itchy sore throat kind of mess. The reason why I can describe it is because he came back home and he gave it to me as a gift. So while he's running around all happy and healthy, I had the worst sinus cold mutant thing ever. But anyway, I'm feeling loads better now. I can actually like record the proper voiceover for this. If you look in the video, I'm sure you noticed that my hands are, and I'm doing hand gestures and moving around. That's because I actually recorded the video with, I was talking while I was recording the video, but it just no. So anyway, this is basically showing the sketching phase of sculpting a BJD. Someone in the comments had said they would like to see me do a create and chat with me, like showing the whole process of sculpting a doll from start to finish. So that's pretty much what I'm going to do. I ordered some La Doll clay in the mail. The whole thing came to like $18, which is, it was $12 and then it was $12 and I had to pay shipping as well because I got it from dickblick.com. However, if you want to buy La Doll clay for relatively cheap, go to Michael's with a 40% off coupon, because you'll be able to get it for like, I think like $10 or something like that. Yeah, I actually had to buy it from, I bought it from Dick Blick online because I couldn't get to the store. It's supposed to get here like maybe Tuesday or Thursday, but next week, that is. So I'm going to start sculpting this doll that I'm sketching out and recording the process for you guys, because someone said it would be interesting to see a complete doll from start to finish. So right now in this video, I'm sure you've noticed that I'm taking notes of the scoop sizes. So those are the scoops that I'm going to use for each joint section. So you can see 1/4 teaspoon for the shoulder, half a teaspoon for the elbows, etc., etc. I like, when I sketch the doll out, I like to like put the sizes of, if you're not using the scoop, if you have your balls and stuff that you want to use, that's where you would take note and jot down what size ball that you're going to use. Now this step in sculpting a doll is not 100% necessary, but it's helpful if you're trying to familiarize yourself with the sculpt. If you don't know exactly what you're trying to sculpt, sketching helps you figure that out. If you know your doll, you know the silhouette and all that stuff, then this is completely unnecessary. But like, if this is your first doll, I suggest at least spending 1 hour in the sketching phase. I like taking notes, so I spend this time just basically like taking notes and planning things out and seeing what I'm going to do. This is definitely not going to be a budget doll because I've already spent like $18 on La Doll clay. So I'm just basically going to treat this like it's a 100% legit prototype. So I would love to see something cast in resin one day, but I think I'm just going to use this to show you guys the process of making a prototype. So I'm not really going to go into too much details with sculpting the face. I just put something random because at the end of the day, when you finish sculpting, when I finish sculpting, it never looks the same. So that's why that is. So basically, this is how I plan out a doll. I don't always sketch. Sometimes I just go straight to the clay because you never really know how things are going to work out until you have the clay in hand and you've started working with it or whatever. But yeah, so it's pretty much finished, and the next video tutorial I'm going to shoot is I'm going to show you guys how to make generic joints. So basically, I'm sure you've noticed by now that this particular sketch only has one set of arms and legs. That's because I'm only going to make one set of arms and legs, and I'm going to duplicate that so that way it has two sets, and it's symmetrical because you're not sculpting like two sets of each thing. Either way, it doesn't matter. I'll show you guys when I get to the tutorial. So this is pretty much the first step of sculpting any doll. This is basically how you get started. This is how you work out the characters. And if you don't know which doll to sculpt, this is how you brainstorm and like get ideas out there on paper. Ignore where it says yellow on the side. I'm just thinking about possible colors. I was having fun with this. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. Like and subscribe if you want to follow this process. After I sculpt this doll, more than likely I'm going to sculpt another doll because I have a whole bunch of prototypes that I really want to see done. So if this is something that you enjoy, please feel free to follow me. I noticed that there are like 80, including myself, 81 of us now, so welcome to all new subscribers. If you have any questions or you have any comments, concerns, feel free to talk to me. I always respond back to people, maybe not necessarily in a timely fashion, but I always find a way to get back to people. Anyway, have a good one, y'all. Bye.